What's good, everybody? This is Carlos. I'm here live for just a little bit. Our question is right now: is the season over for the Houston Texans? That's one of the biggest questions on everybody's mind, even for the Houston fans in Houston Texans. I'll get to that right in a minute. We are 1-6 for the Houston Texans. We are 1-6. But is Romeo trying to be the next Bill O'Brien? That's one of the other questions that's on everybody's mind right now. Because right now, we are 1-6. Everybody's thing is right now is that our season is over for my Houston Texans, for your Houston Texans. We don't know what's going to be happening. I am really happy that that the bye week could come any sooner. But again, we are 1-6. We just lost against the Green Bay Packers. We just lost against the Green Bay Packers at 35-20. 35 is the Green Bay Packers, and the Houston Texans were 20. So that drops us to 1-6. On everybody's mind, and don't get me wrong, but right now, the playoffs are not even in the questions right now, because they want to be that devoted to be, like, they want to show that they can play against different teams, and that was one of the biggest mistakes. And I think you've heard that one of the biggest mistakes is from Bill O'Brien, is that he traded DeAndre Hopkins. But this week, for this bye week for us, is that against Green Bay, this was J.J. Watt's final game for him. This is the last time he's gonna be wearing red, white, and blue. So let's see what happens in the next game for us. But the other question is that are we gonna be losing? That's one of the other questions out there, is that are we still, like, because right now we don't have a first round pick for Houston or second round pick. So one of the things is that they need to trade JJ for this year, because people are saying that the JJ era is gone, because that's what the whole team has been. That's been the person that has kept the Houston Texans alive since he started playing, since 2010, I want to say. He started playing for them, and they started making the playoffs. But it's gonna be a while until Houston actually gets a Super Bowl, because there's so many teams out there in the NFL that have made Super Bowl, and they've played for a very long time, or they've started early. And I want to say that, and they started probably in early 2000, late 2000, or whenever, but you get my point. Is that there's so many teams that made to the Super Bowl. Is that when those teams made to the Super Bowl, where was Houston? Like no team, like nobody in Houston made to the Super Bowl because I really don't even know why we didn't make it because we were a good team back in the 60s because we did have the Houston Oilers, but for some reason we never made to the play. We've made to the playoffs before, but we've never made to the AFC conference title, and we've never made to the Super Bowl. And that's one of the biggest complaints about Houston right now is that we're making it to the wild card, and we're also making it to the AFC divisional round, but we're not getting to that point of going to the conference title match and for the AFC and we're not going to the conference matches and we're not going to the Super Bowl. So I don't know what's been going on there. I just know is that after Bill O'Brien traded DeAndre Hopkins, everybody hated him. That's what, and one of the biggest things was that what do you call it? Was that everybody hated him for that. So I think that was one of the other reasons why Bill O'Brien was no, not Bill O'Brien. The Houston Texans were losing because DeAndre Hopkins was also leading this team with J.J. Watt. So, but again, it's gonna take. For me, I really do think that they need to. I really do think that this is gonna be a rebuild for the Houston Texans because there are gonna be some players that are gonna be leaving and that are gonna be staying. We don't know yet. But again, thank you guys for. We actually do have one viewer, but I just want to say thank you very much for being in this. If you watch this video after my live stream, then you do get my point why I'm telling you all this. And I will see you guys next time.